What's up, Knights of X, and welcome to round 2 of the first week for 3v3 Grand Arena. And if you guys thought the first match was difficult, you should see this one. This one's going to be even more insane. Our opponent today is Al Rafone, and they are representing the very good guild Maw Vanguard of Disorder. Top end guild, guys. Very, very good player. Look at this. Great Mothers, very high relic. Check out the GP, guys. 14.5. Look at the relic 9s, guys. I'm not even going to show you the bottom half of the roster because everything is relic. The question is what's not relic 9? Like, there's a couple of... they're starting to get into relic 8s, but guys, the relic 9s in this roster are insane. Has everything. This is going to be a very tough match, so... at least we get to try some... we get to try everything. I mean, they have everything in their roster, so we get to try some fun stuff, but... obviously have a 7-star punishing one. So, looking at the map, guys, they did start their attacks, and on the bottom, they did a 2-shot against my Great Mothers, and they took out Rey 1-shot, but I don't think they've done anything else yet. They might be waiting for me. So, we're going to get started. Yep, they haven't done anything on the top, but looking at the bottom wall, a little bit similar to last time, a couple changes, but this time we have a Lord Vader with a 9th sister instead of Royal Guard. So that's pretty smart because she's an unaligned Force user, so she's getting that level 6 bonus. So that's tough. They set the same raid team that I have, and I think it's going to be very annoying. Very tough team. They have Great Mothers on the front. They have Jabba, Relic 9, and they have the Enoch team on the bottom as well. Looking at the top, guys, we have Qui-Gon Jinn with a Jedi Kron. They have the Gungans, Triple Omicron. They have Saw, Luthen, and Scarif Rebel Pathfinder as a tank, so that's interesting. We got the Queen, and then we have the Grievous with Stap, Omicron, B2. So, all very tough teams, guys. I like to start on the bottom always because you need to see what's in the back. I have a feeling they have some pretty good stuff back there, so we got to be really cautious with the counters. They could be hiding Baylan, they could be hiding Leia. Got to be very, very cautious. So, we're going to take our time. We're going to pick the right counters, have some fun. But before we do, guys, just a reminder, if you're not already subscribed to the channel, hit that sub button. If you guys enjoyed this content, it's very, very easy. Just hit that sub button. Helps me grow, and it's the least you can do. So I do appreciate it, guys. Let's start on the bottom. I do typically like starting with Great Mothers because that's the scariest team. So we're probably going to do that first again. Alright, same as last time, guys. We're going to do this first. And this time they have a Relic 9 Great Mothers and Relic 9 Spirit, so that definitely is scary. I really hope RNG's on our side. Their Datacron that they rolled has Armor Pen, very high defense, and very high offense, so all around really good. Good defensive stats, good offensive stats, very, very good rolls. Buffs on a special, the Wordy Night Sister 6, and obviously the OP Great Mothers 9. I'm running the same thing as last time, guys. We got Kenobi with Cat and Plo. The Cron that I have is a stacking speed and offense because Doom targets cannot be revived. That negates the tank level 3, so we're not going to even try to attempt that. We have the stun on a special, the Plo 9. This Cron that I have has high defense, crit damage, armor pen, and some potency. So we're going to go right into it. Let's see who they do. It's very, very... guys, we're getting lucky. 2 in a row where they do not put it on the sides. So regardless, even if we lose, we're still going to be able to able to clean this up. So I know it's going to miss, but we get that stun. So that's what I want to go for there. Here, let's just do a basic. Basic here. Here we should get a heal immunity, which is going to be extremely helpful. And then get that nice heal going. Good stun. I'd like to get her out of stealth. We're going to save that. Let's do this. I know they're going to heal, which is annoying. Big hit. Not quite. Do a basic. Gotta get another heal immunity. Big hit here. There we go. So I don't think the banners is going to be okay because, I mean, it's going to be good that we have all 3 remaining, but our attacks out of turn is going to just heal them, so I wonder if we could possibly stall this so we get to stop attacking out of turn when we get out of ult. I don't know, though. I'd like a heal. That'd be great. Just end it. Alright, it wasn't a 64, it was a 65, so at least we got some banners back at the end. But that's 2 in a row where we got pretty lucky. Because if they doom those sides, guys, it changes the matchup and makes it a lot more dicey. So I'm going to have to assume my opponent tried to use JMK and Cat, failed it, and then cleaned it up. But maybe they know something I don't. But good start to the 3v3. Next up, Lord Vader, guys, and this time I'm going to change it up. I'm going to see if Bo can work in 3v3 against a Lord Vader team with an unaligned Force User Kron. So, they have Ninth Sister, they have all Relic 9s, guys, very, very strong. They have the Dark Side Max Health and Protection, which is super good for Lord Vader. They have it where unaligned Force Users gain damage immunity when they drop below 50% health, and then obviously the Maul Revive, so we have to be really cautious of that. Good Health Steal. Health Steal is great for Lord Vader. Good Protection and Health, so he's going to be tanky, guys. We got to get through him really, really quick. I'm running Bo. I have IG and Paz as a tank. I have the stacking, offense, and speed because if this gets ugly, at least Bo can maybe, or whoever is remaining can get those buff stats just to see if that helps. I have tenacity, defense, crit damage, and the main purpose is armor pen. I want to be able to just get them down as quickly as I can. So we'll see how this goes. You don't have to worry about any fractures from Thrawn, so we will find out. So she is pretty fast, so they're going all in, guys. So I'm hoping that gives us stacking, offense, and speed. Here, I know he's going to revive if we get him down. He's really tanky, guys. That's actually a little bit scary. Do this. Okay, he's back to full. Now we have to be a little careful here because he's probably going to do that. I hope we can survive. Okay, that's good. Now we got to get a cleanse going. And I'd like to get Maul out before that 5th stack. That's good. Okay. Let's check this. We're going to save the cleanse for when they do the dots. Let's just get an ability block. We don't need that yet. The problem is he's very tanky. We're going to wait. Another ability block. Checking the turn order. So this is the risk, guys. I could try to go all in and see if we get him down. I think we can. So let's see. There we go, guys. Play that really good. Happy Bo works there. I saved JML for another team, and that team is scary. I mean, full Relic 9, unaligned Force Users, but we played it smart, and happy we got the win. So, good, really good start. Alright, guys, this battle makes me nervous. This Rey lineup is typically the most annoying in my opinion because of Jedi Training Rey with her ability blocks, her gaining foresight for Rey, the evasion. Jedi Training Rey makes this team obnoxious, and you're going to see with the Kron as well, it's going to be even more annoying. They have an unaligned Force User Kron with the level 6, that's all that they need. Very high potency, so Jedi Training Rey is going to land those debuffs very easily, and the health, very, very good for Rey. I hope this works, I really do. I had a lot of fun last time using it. They had Cal instead, but now they have Rey, running the typical Starkiller lineup. I have the max health and protection level 3. I have the damage immunity 6. I was not able to roll it in time. I didn't have the mats, but I have the Starkiller 9, which is pretty cool. I have crit chance, health steal, tenacity, potency, health, and protection. So the biggest things here are who is Rey going to put healing immunity on? Who is she going to put that ability block and stuff? That's the RNG with this counter. You could say this is a little bit of a gamble because I do not want to combine my Seer and Starkiller team. I want to separate it for this match. We're going to need it. Very big roster, so this is a risk, guys. This could definitely go south. Okay, so I think here we go for a stun. Very good that we get it. Okay, that is okay. Not super ideal, but we're going to do this. He's going to assist. We're going to get all those buffs removed. I'm just going to do a basic to get shock. Let's get her low. Very good. We're not going to do... Okay, again, very good. So now we're going to go very hard onto Rey. That's a little annoying. But hey, we're able to cleanse. So this is the tricky part, guys. He's still in damage immunity, and it looks like... I might have to do it, guys. I might have to do it because we might lose Palpatine. That might be considered a misplay, but... Let's see. This is the thing right here. He should assist, and then we should go again. He should assist one more time. Play that very well. Okay, now we gotta be careful with her evasion, but Starkiller has it where he can land abilities, so... That was a waste. That's fine. We landed shock. Okay. Gotta be really careful with that evasion. Oh, I guess we're okay. Very cool, guys. We played that really well. We ultimate at the right time. That Starkiller Cron is so fun. I love this team right now. We're doing really good so far. We do have another really tough team to get through, but couldn't ask for a better start to the 3v3. Next matchup, guys, we have the Imperial Remnant, and they do not have Night Trooper in this lineup. They have Scout Trooper, which is pretty interesting. They have not faced that variation yet. They have the buffs on a special. They have the Wordy Remnant 6 with Alert, and the Captain Enoch 9. They have a good crit avoidance, tenacity, and health steal. I'm running Malgus. This worked really well last time. I have Malik as another tank. I'm running a buff on a special of my own. I have Armor Pen, Potency, Tenacity, Crit Avoidance, Crit Damage, and Defense. So I don't know about the damage threats this match. I just have to control them. Scout Trooper does have a cleanse, so I have to be cautious of that. But I cannot picture Sith Empire losing to this team. We're going to go right for Enoch. Not as high of damage as I'd like it to be, but that's okay. Just going to do a basic for Tenacity. Tenacity down, I mean. Okay. We are okay. Let's get a stun here. We got Fear, very good. We're just going to take our time. This could be a couple minutes to get them down, but as long as we control the Fear, it should go down here. Perfect. Now I think... I don't like Scout because of the cleanse. Get some shock. Let's just do it. Perfect. Now let's try to get that extra banner back onto Revan. We're going to land that shock. They don't have an AoE. Ooh, that's kind of annoying. And a dodge. Is that going to count as a missed banner? Oh, yeah, that decay kicking in. Want to get that shock on so we get Fear back onto Malik. Big hit. Full banners, guys. I don't know if that's considered overkill for this team, but I don't have plans for Malgus anywhere else at the moment, so I was okay with using him there. Jabba is next. I think Jabba is definitely one of the stronger GLs for me to go against. I don't have a typical like go-to counter because I'm changing up my offense, so I have to debate if I'm going to use Kylo or if I'm just going to try to do a Remnant team and then possibly an Afro cleanup again. I don't know the best course of action, but we're gonna think about it. You know what, guys? I thought about it. I want to see if Baylan is in the back. I want to try new counters. I want to see what works and what doesn't. I'm gonna stick with Kylo here. I think with the high relics and the Omicron, I don't want to take any chances. So if there's a Baylan in the back, we will figure something else out. They have just the level 3 guys that has health and protection, but Jabba, you cannot take Jabba lightly. You can easily get stuck, so we're going with Kylo. I'm bringing in Crew as a tank because he's an unaligned Force user, and Hux. I have a dark side max health and protection cron with the Wordy level 6 for the unaligned Force users. Health, steal, crit damage, health, and tenacity. Maybe that tenacity will help me prevent thermals from landing, but we'll find out. Maybe high tenacity will be really well against Jabba. So, like starting here. Looks like the tenacity's not kicking in yet. Let's get some advantage going. I'll get crit. Where are they going to put it on? Alright, that's actually probably the best case scenario. I don't want it to go on Kylo. Let's get another big hit here. Hit him pretty hard. We have 4 thermals on us, gotta be a little cautious. So that was resisted, that's a good sign, but we still have 5 thermals. Probably go for Leia. We are definitely going to lose Hux. Let's get our taunt back up. Oh, nope. Almost got her down. I think we ult next. Unless they get to their ultimate. And a little scary. You know what? Just wanted to do that. Is he going to survive? Let's just do it. Not the prettiest banners, guys. Are you gonna live? Now you take reduced damage, but okay. I'd like to finish this with both of them around. That'd be really nice. That's actually a huge hit. Why was that so hard? Ah. Whoa, that was okay. Hit him. Wait. What is with our max health? I'm a little scared. Basic. Am I missing something there? Did anyone see Kylo's max health just going? That was a weird interaction. I was like, why is that Jabba second special hitting so hard? And then I saw Kylo's max health bar just like. I have to review that. That was weird, but anyway, we got one shots all in the front. Let's see what crazy monstrosities in the back. Alright, so we have a back wall, and I'm not... Is there GLs? Okay. There's no Leia. That's a good sign. But we do have a Baylan. And this time they have Dash. That's fun. Okay. We have a Trench as well. We have Resistance with double Omicron. We have the Shortie, level 9, with Probe Droid. And then we have the Kelleran Beq. So, alright guys, we have a lot to work with. We can do some more testing against Baylan. I guess we can afford one drop battle because my opponent dropped. But ideally, we would not like to drop any because we'd like to get the win. But this is pretty interesting. So, we're going to take our time, think of some counters, and we'll continue. Alright, so we're going to keep this party going, and we're going to try unaligned Force users with Tara Malgus level 9 against Baylan. I don't know how this is going to go, guys. I know there are counters in the Omicrons to the kit of unaligned Force users, like when we gain a bonus turn, like with the Kron, we're going to be inflicted with a heal immunity for 3 turns, so I don't know how this is going to go. The Kron they have is a dark side max health. They have the offense based off of stacks of Soldier of Fortune from the Baylan 9. Protection, health, really good offense and defense. I'm running unaligned Force users with a Cal. I use Crew already. This is not the most ideal Kron, I think, because of the stats, but I do have the max health one, which doesn't apply, the only dark side ally. I have the Wordy 6, which is good, and then I have the Malgus 9. I have Tenacity, a whole ton of potency and protection, but I don't know if potency really matters here, guys. We're going to have to see. This is going to be a test. If this doesn't work, I might try Inquisitors, but we will find out. There's no Marok here. Okay. Let's see what happens here. Another big hit. Can we maybe go for Shin? Close. Oh, guys. This is really good. Whoa. Okay. Guys, is this like the go-to Baylan counter? Why was this so easy? He might go for a stun here. Guys, this is ridiculously easy. I know he's tanky. He's going to counter. Okay. I don't think he's going to be doing a lot of damage, guys. Full banners. Holy crap. I mean, I guess Marok not being in there is interesting, but guys, that was way too easy. We didn't even have any offensive stats on that Datacron. It was just potency. Really happy that worked. We didn't have to use a GL. I might have to try that again against an opponent that has Marok, because that worked out way too well. Really happy with that win. Moving on, guys, we're going to try the Grievous team, and I'm doing something a little different. I want to try to save my Moff Gideon possibly for another team. I want to run a test with that, but I'm going to be doing Dark Trooper Moff Gideon with Scout and Death Trooper, no OG Moff. They have the Grievous team with the Omicron Stap. They have the turn meter on a level 3 when someone goes down with some health steal, nothing crazy. I have the Dark Trooper Moff Gideon team with the Scout and Death Trooper. I have the buffs on the special, the Wordy and Remnant 6, Armor Pen, Potency, Tenacity, Crit Damage, and Defense. I really think I could afford to save OG Moff here. Go for a big hit. Could be a huge mistake. I really don't know. Go for a stun. Go for a big hit. Okay. We're going to be okay. A little scary in the beginning, but... Alright, guys. We were able to save our OG Moff against a very tough team. They do have an Omicron on Stap, so I did not want to take it lightly. Good use for this team, and we saved a really good character, so good win. So we're going to move on to the Qui-Gon Jinn team, and we're going to do a mirror match here. I do outspeed them, and they don't have a Jedi Cron. I was mistaken in the beginning. They have a newer set with the Tenacity up when there's 3 debuffs. They have a lot of critical damage and crit chance, which is really good for that team because they're going to blow you up. But I think if we can control them with the stuns, I think we'll be okay. So it's a mirror match. I have the stacking offense and speed because we might lose Qui-Gon Jinn, and if that does, that means it's just going to ramp up Anakin and Cam. We have the stun on a special, crit avoidance, defense, health steal, and tenacity. Not a whole ton of damage, but I think with the Omicron turn on, we don't need it. So we're gonna start the battle. I think I'm gonna start with Cam because he's the fastest. I think I'm gonna use his stance switch to stun. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna go here, and let's see if we can get a daze. That's a stun. Let's go here. See if you can get a big hit. Alright, that's actually not too good. You gotta look at the turn order here. We're gonna dodge, but it will stun. So let's go here. Okay. Another stun. Okay. Well, that could have went south, but we had to really take our time there and time the stuns because I thought we were going to get rid of Qui-Gon earlier, where if we got him, Anakin would have done the AoE. We'd have lost our Qui-Gon, and then we would have just killed him from there, but it didn't work out that way. That Jedi Cron saved us there because that could have went really bad, but we got the win. Next up, we have the really strong Rebel Fighter team, but I don't think we have to worry about the damage so much, guys, because they don't have any damage dealers, and they don't have the support crons, so that spawn trooper will not be hitting us too hard. We just got to make sure we can get the team down in time. The cron they have is a tank revive, which is going to be good for the Scarab Rebel Pathfinder. And they have it whenever a Rogue One ally is revived, they recover 25% health protection, gain 25% turn meter, and reduce their cooldowns by 1. And obviously the Luthen 9. Really good tenacity, really high defense, and armor pen. I'm going with Bane, who has a built-in anti-revive mechanic on the basic, and Assassin. I want Assassin to go down. I took my highest dark side armor pen cron. I have the buffs on a special, some crit avoidance, crit damage, potency, and tenacity. I can't see us losing for damage. I could see us losing from being maybe a timeout, but we're going to see right here. We're going to increase some cooldowns. Just got to be very cautious of the timeout. I'm going to save that big hit for next turn. Yep, like I said, guys, I don't think the damage was a threat here, so we just have to make sure we kill this guy with a basic. Let's just do this first. Okay, we're fine. No revive. Should be full banners with the last character. Hey guys, Bane worked out great there. Little spoiler, I normally use Bane for Queen Amidala, and I still would, but their queen has 200 and I think 50% defense, so I think I have to bring in a stronger team. I don't want to afford a loss against a queen because of not looking at the datacron, but we're going to bring in a stronger team against queen, try to see if something works, and continue. Moving on, we have Gungans next, and I hate them, guys, but I think this team will be pretty fun. It worked really well in the previous 3v3 season. I don't think the Sith support datacron is going to play much into a factor, so they have a new cron that does max health damage off a debuff, critical damage, tenacity, protection, and health. The good thing is that they don't have a lot of damage, guys. It's just pretty much the death mark we got to be careful of, but we have Savage, Lead, Treya, and Talon. I have the buffs on a special. I have crit damage, defense, armor pen, health steal, and tenacity. We just need to put isolate on the tank, get rid of that generator, and then we should be okay. Okay, we're gonna go here. I'm gonna put this on Talon. I want to get a little bit of protection on her. Those are some big hits on the generator, but obviously that does not matter here. Just gonna do basics, get some healing. Still okay so far. Just do that. That's a death mark. That's what we got to be a little careful of, but we got the cleanse. Okay, generator's down. Yeah, I know a lot of people think Gungans are going to be like not as strong in 3v3 or without their datacron, but they still require a strong team, guys, I think. Like, they're very annoying with all the debuffs and the bonus turns. They're still no joke. Okay, good hit. Good heal immunity there. Should be a big hit. There we go. Alright. Let's see if we can get the tank to hit our Savage so we can heal our team, get some banners back. We're going to try to just do some basics here. I don't think it's going to top us off, but hey, we got the full banners, guys, so I'm okay with using that team there. Gungans are way more manageable in 3v3 than 5v5, and we still have a lot of strong teams left to use, so we'll take the win here. Alright, so this is a huge test because I know with the previous pre-nerf to this worked really well, but I have not tried it with the new updated version, so like this is why I'm a little worried. I do have some GLs, and I don't even feel comfortable with those GLs against this team, but it's Queen Amidala with 3 Omicrons, and check this out, guys. 227% defense, 50% armor pen and crit damage, so we got to be really cautious. They have the turn meter on a special, they have the stun 6 and the Master Qui-Gon 9. I'm running Moff Gideon Lee with Stormtrooper and TIE Fighter Pilot. That gives us the revive. I have the buffs on a special. I have the Remnant 6 and the Moff Gideon 9. Armor pen, crit damage, defense, potency, and crit avoidance. I have to be slow with this because I don't remember how it runs. I know we have to spam AoEs, but it's not going to be as frequent, so let's see, guys. Oh, no. Okay. Okay. Can we get rid of Qui-Gon? I mean, of Obi-Wan, please. Not looking too good. Okay. That clearly did not work. I don't know if I had to use the turn meter removal first, so kind of thought that would be risky, but alright, that's okay. We're going to have to try one of our GLs. Alright, so that was a mistake prior. I wanted to see how it worked. Clearly didn't work the way I thought it was going to go. Or maybe I misplayed that very bad, but we're going to bring in Leia, see if this goes any better. Hopefully it's easy. I have a light side tank revive for Leia. I have tenacity, crit damage, and defense. I am relying on just trying to survive. This team is very strong, guys. It's like, I just wish there was like a more solid counter for this team. I don't know the best one yet. Bane is usually the go-to, but with all that defense, it's just like you can get stuck. You just don't do enough damage. Okay, let's go put everyone under stealth. It's looking good so far. Maybe I should have started with this. I probably should have started with this, guys. That's okay. You live and you learn. I think with the support cron, this is why I had low win rates. But maybe since the support cron is gone, maybe they just don't have the damage to get through a Leia. Maybe our defense is really high enough to help us survive. I'm sure once we get our ultimate, we'll be able to really be okay here. Some good hits. I mean, they have high defense, guys, so. But the good thing is they cannot manipulate our cooldowns. He's going to heal up to full here. Alright, we're going to pop this. I wish that Drogon was not stealthed. I'm going to, I'm going to hold off on removing his turn meter. You know what? I'm misplaying a little bit, guys. I have to so we can get called to action. Okay. Let's everyone under stealth again. Can we get a big hit here? Not quite. Big hit, but not quite. There we go. Okay. Yeah, definitely should have started with this, but that's okay. Nice big hits. This should be a full banner too. Let's just go heal R2 just in case. Pop that ult. And that's it, guys. Full banners. Could have had a perfect top wall if we did this to start. Hopefully we can afford a couple drops. I think my opponent dropped one in the beginning, so that evens out the playing field. They still have to do their attacks, but we have the bottom wall remaining, so let's get through that first before we get the ships. Next up, Kelleran Beq with Ethkov and Mace. Very high relic team, guys. Almost everyone's relic 9, and they have, well, look at those stats. The tank revive, the stun on a special, and the wordy ETH 9. Very good tenacity and super high defense. So hopefully that death mark plays a factor in this matchup. We're running Inquisitors, typical Inquisitor lineup. I don't have the level 9, so they're not on defense. I have the Turn Meter on a special. I have the wordy underlined Force User 6, Health Steal, Health, and Potency. Not a lot of damage with the team, but with the death mark, I don't think we're going to need it, guys. So I kind of want to get rid of Mace first, because I do not like that Shatterpoint shenanigans. Let's remove the buffs there. They will get a tank to revive. Keep that in mind. But that's why I don't like the Shatterpoint, because they can ignore that taunt. Let's go ahead and heal our team. How do we want to do this? It's a big cleanse. He's got Death Mark. Alright, we're not going to get counterattacked by Kelleran. But we will there. Let's go here. Okay. I guess she was going to be first. Shatterpoint, guys. 6 stacks. Big hit. Can we stall this out to get a heal? Probably not. Alright, we lost 2 banners there. We probably could have finished that with full. I might have misplayed that a little bit. Very high defense, very tanky team, but we got through it, so we got 3 more teams remaining. Let's be clean. Alright, next up is Resistance with a double Omicron on Zori and Rose. The level 3 they have is the health and protection recovery. Nothing crazy in terms of stats, guys. Nothing to worry about. We are going to use one of our GLs that is remaining with Cal and Luke. This one is a tank revive, the stun on a special, and pure offense with a little defense. High armor pen and crit damage. This should be pretty straightforward. I want a 57 here, nothing less. So we're going to look at the turn order. Zori is going to cleanse here, unfortunately. But let's get some critical hit immunity. Looks like we gained some turn meter. Let's get a stun. It's actually worked out. Pass the turnover. Hit under protection, and this should end it, right? I could have called to assist there, but I keep forgetting to do that. Alright, nice easy win, 57, nice and quick. 2 more teams. We have 1 GL left. Let's see what we're going to use it on. Alright, we're going to use our last GL on the Trench, and we're going to do a Sith Eternal solo. They do have a pretty good cron for this team. They have the max health for Darkside. They have the increased offense based off defense level 6, and then the Django Reflection 9. This has a ton of potency, crit damage, and crit chance. 62% crit chance. Wow. But we got Sith Eternal, and we have the buffs on a special, my highest defense cron of the set, and some armor pens. So I don't think they're going to be able to chunk through him that easily, I hope. And if I put Link on the damage dealers, we won't be able to get crit, so that critical chance is null. So definitely going to link Django and Dooku, because those are the damage threats. Let's see how hard they hit. Yep, not very hard. Get some protection back. You have to be careful with the ability blocks, but they should not be every turn. Let's go back to full. We should be able to get ultimate next turn, which is great. This will not be a max banner win, but it'll probably be 1 point less than max. So that's an annoying ability block, but we're okay. Get rid of Django. And now if Trench solos Sith Eternal, there's a problem. Relic 9 Trench, by the way. Battle of the Shocks, right? Boom. Alright, 58 guys. Very good in terms of efficiency. We have one more team left. It's that crazy droid combination, so let's see what we're going to use. Last team, guys, it's the Shortie droid combination with L3 and Imperial probe droid. They have the light side protection up, level 3, the Old Republic buff on a turn meter 6, and then the Shortie 9. Health, steal, health, lots of potency and crit damage. I don't think they have a lot of damage threats. This is more of like a timeout team, I think, but I think this is a really good combination here because these are all 501st, and Snips has a buff removal, and with the Jedi Cron, we're going to be able to stun them even more. So I'm running a stacking offense and speed. I have the stun special, I have tenacity, high potency, and crit avoidance. So all those buffs they're going to be gaining, going to ramp our damage, and then we'll be able to control the situation with our stuns. That should be a stun. Should go down. Very... Okay, I guess that revive can't be prevented, but the next one should not be able to be revived. That's a stun. Okay, I thought we'd prevent revives. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Not as easy as I thought. Okay, this is a little weird. A little concerning. I thought 501st prevents revives. Okay, not clean, guys. What is going on here? That was not the cleanest victory. I have to reread that. I don't know if I'm missing something. I could have sworn in the 501st leadership that revives are... They can't be revived if you're killed by a 501st ally, so... Maybe a weird interaction or something I'm not understanding, but I'll look more into that. Alright guys, we're down to ships again, and I know there are some counters around with Galactic Republic, but I kind of want to try them on my own in Arena first and come up with my own variation. I have not had time to test anything like that, so I'm going to do the risky play, guys. I'm going to try and see if this works. If they gun down Scythe, I hope I can take out Punishing One at least and clean it up, but hopefully RNG's on our side and they take out one of the spawn ties. That's what I'm hoping for here, guys. This is how it is. I really... You guys know how I feel about it, but let's try to stay positive. I'm going to assume they're going to gun down our Scythe, so I just have to try to stay positive, and hopefully we can clean it up. Okay, guys, I mean... I guess that's better? It's still not the best. This might still be winnable. We'll find out in a sec. That Vader is a huge damage dealer, so... I mean, that's not great. I think we go for here to get some turn meter. Get a heal. Alright guys, this is looking pretty good. RNG is luckily on our side right now. Vader would be extremely helpful here. It's not over yet. We could definitely still lose this. Let's try this. We're gonna... Scythe's gonna go down right here. Unfortunately. That's a good turn meter. We should get another... Oh, They might get a heal here. Didn't quite get it, guys. That's okay. I'm going to put a stun onto Beskar. Okay. Let's get a big hit. We might be able to pull this off, guys. Might be able to. Let's see who they bring out in the reinforcements. If it's Houndstooth, we might be in some trouble. Yeah. This might have to be cleaned up. Yep. That's... That's annoying, guys. That's annoying. We're not going to be able to get through Houndstooth, unfortunately. Alright, the mass swarm is on cooldown. It's good to know. Let's see if they can just end this quickly. Okay, mass swarm is on cooldown, so we could have ended way worse, guys. This is way more easily cleaned up now with the mass swarm down. We took out a lot of ships, and I don't think they have any more reinforcements, so let's try with Finalizer and not afford any more drops. Alright, we're going to clean this up with Finalizer, guys. It worked really well for me last time, and they had a lot of ships up. I don't like how they have 3 ships on the field, but it's the best we're going to have to deal with. I do not want to get a 3-shot on this. I really would prefer not to get that. Let's put this... I need to think for a second. Let's go here. Would like... We're not going to get a stun. Can we get a big hit? No mass swarm. I don't think it did have the second special. It's a little annoying. Okay, that's okay. Stun here would be great. Good. Want to keep ability block on Houndstooth. Okay, that could have went worse. Another ability block. Let's go big hit. Gain turn meter. Stun. Not pretty banners, guys, by any means. This is our best case scenario, though, guys. It really is. I have not practiced the Negotiator or Mace counter. I don't even know if I have the right setup for it, but alright. 2-shot on Executor. 42 banners is not good by any means, but hopefully we have enough of a lead with that 1-drop battle, and now the second. I hope my opponent drops. We're going to have to find out. But we got 2 fleets remaining. We need to be perfect. We need to get as many banners as we can on those. So to catch up in banners, guys, we're just going to do the starting 3 for Profundity, and we're going to just underman this team, and this usually goes really well for me. It's like a 77 banner win, so we just need to be smart with our opening play. We're going to start with that stealth removal, target Anakin. Well, here we go, all in on Anakin first. Good start. Yep, here. Stealth removal. They're going to put their unending loyalty. Or undying loyalty, whatever it's called. Remove the buffs. Good assist here. It's a lot of assist, actually. We're just going to basic. Basic again. So the biggest threat is down. Here we're going to go all in on BTL. Let's switch over to 5s. Let's go big hit here. Basic. Let's grant the team tenacity up because they're going to get a mass swarm. don't get dazed. Very good. And we should have ultimate next capital ship turn. Very good. And that is the Underman, guys. Working out really well. Very good for banners. I think Marauder is the biggest threat, so I'm going for Marauder first. Okay. We get an assist here? Very good. Get our banners back. And we're going to end it right here. 77, guys. That is how we're going to catch up ahead with that one dropped battle against Executor. Not Executrix, Executor. But we got one more fleet. We have to deal with a Raddus. Let's get high banners. Last fleet, guys, we have Raddus, and I'm bringing in a Negotiator. Typical lineup, I have the tank, I have the Marauder, and Anakin. Only 2 reinforcements I think are needed. I'm going to try to get rid of Rey's ship right away. I think that's the scariest one on that team with the AoE. And massive AoE. So that's definitely number 1 target. Nice and easy. I'm not going to do the second special because they're going to cleanse. Let's get a taunt. Here we're going to bring in Ahsoka. Remove some buffs. It's basic. They're going to have Zori's ship come out, and let's see if it pulls any craziness. Looks like it's trying to. Ideally, I'd like to stall this out to get Plo out for some banner recovery. Very nice. Grant everyone turn meter. Big hit. Another big hit. Stealing banners there. That's going to end the Grand Arena, guys, and that is a 73 banner win. Not bad. I think we did the best we could for what we had. The Executor counter could have went way worse if they went for Scythe first. We were very close. We got to Ultimate. We just couldn't get them down in time for Houndstooth came out, and that changed everything. So, but all in my opponent's hands now. We had a pretty good run. We found out some cool counters for Baylan, some other cool stuff that we went that did really well. So we'll see how it goes, guys. We'll do the review in a couple minutes. Alright, guys, we're going to do the review early instead of the end of the phase because it looks like my opponent is done in their tracks when it comes to ships. But, guys, even if they did get through ships, I think we were able to pull out the victory. So just to go over the defense, guys, this is where we landed in terms of the map. On the front wall, guys, we have 2 battles against Great Mothers. Everything else here is a 1-shot. When you go to the top, we have a 2-shot against my Dash Hondo team with Vandor Chewie, and a 2-shot against my Kelleran Beq team right there. Everything else is 1-shot. And then in the back wall, I'm telling you, this team is really, you cannot take this one team lightly. I really underestimated it in my review last season. 6 attempts on Raddus, Jin, and K2SO, guys. That kind of gave me the victory. I feel like even if we didn't get the ships, this team really saved me. Really good. But everything else is a 1-shot. And then, guys, I don't know what happened with ships because they brought up a pretty strong offense. But 3 attempts on my Executor, 1 on Malevolence, and then 2 drops against my Leviathan. So we were able to pull off the off-meta counters for the win. I've been setting a stronger defense because we have access to those off-meta counters. And even, let's say they didn't mess up Executrix, we would have probably 1-shot there if our TIE Fighter pilot went down. So I think we're in a really good position right now where we figured out what off-meta we need to do on offense and balance it out with our defense. So that's what I'm going to be doing going forward. I think once they fix the Executrix bug, then it will be in an even stronger position. But I think I'm going to try to figure out some Negotiator or Mace counters. I know there's some out there, but I want to try it on my own. Maybe I'll make a video. But that's going to wrap up the Grand Arena for today, guys. Hopefully you enjoyed it. Hopefully you found some new counters. We figured out that Malgus works really well for Baylan, so that is going to be it, guys. Hopefully you enjoyed it. If you did, leave a like, comment your thoughts down below, and if you're not already, subscribe to the channel to become a Knight of X, and I will see you guys in the championship round of Week 1 for Grand Arena. May the Force be with you all.